Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money job life reading, and this will be for the month of September 2022. Before anything else, I want to say thank you for your continued support, my dear Aries Collective. I thank you so much. Thank you. And for my new viewers, I'm hoping that there is something here that can guide you and assist you in your soul journey. And if it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I have for you. And this is going to be general reading. And not everything might resonate here. This is going to be the money reading. Aries with job, Aries no job, and life reading. And these are the tangible blessings that you're going to be receiving from the universe and from divine. Alright, let's start with money. What's coming your way? You have the sun in reverse. Clarified by this one is really kind of a combination of the moon and death. As you can see, there's death in here. So we'll see how it goes, okay? Also, the Knight of Cups. This is the other side, and this is the other side, okay? Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the message in a bottle. And you have the connect with animals, animal spirit guides, healing, past pets. This is my new oracle card. It's called the ancestor spirit. Okay, so bear with me as it's my first time to use it. And the last one, we have the Empress. So with this sun coming your way this September, this is when it's upright, it's a happy, hopeful, jolly, everything is going well, abundant energy. You have this in reverse, okay? It feels like you are not happy about something. You are not enlightened about a situation. Okay, it's not like you don't have the money. I think you do have the money here. It's not saying here an indication that you might be feeling lack or you're broke, but it's more of a situation that you're going through. And having the this card here, which I have a hard time telling that if it's death or the moon because of how it's look, but I will read it as my intuition is telling me. Based on my intuition, this is like that. So I feel that something ended in your life, a situation. Maybe a business did not push forward, did not, or somehow the business closed, or you lost job, or maybe a death in the family, okay? But that somehow involves money. So whatever this situation really affected your money, something ended. That's what I'm going to say. Something ended. And it affected you emotionally because aside from ending that situation, it affected your finance because they're connected. Whatever that situation is connected with money. That's what I'm saying is either you lost the job, you quit your job, you closed your business, your business did not made profits or something. It's not, or somebody died, that you have to put out money or you lost money. Whatever the situation is, it did kind of stomp your energy, stomp your emotion. It's hard for you to move forward with this because here's I'm gonna say, when people lose money, for sure it affects their emotion and their mind big time. That's why you see people cranky when they don't have the money, or they don't have enough money, or they have to pay some big lump sum, big lump sum of money to something, okay? Maybe a car, maybe a big electrical bill or something. People get upset, right? Because this here, I see this, I feel like this is like a moon energy down here. So there, these feelings, I feel like you're hiding. You're not showing or you're not telling anyone about this feeling. You're like treading in water. Whatever this money situation, loss of money, some, what, however you lose the money on this situation and made you upset, not clear about, maybe the situation that you are not cleared about, maybe you need some enlightenment, or maybe you don't have answers, or you're losing hope. Yeah, that's the energy for the month of September 2022. God's advice for you is that, not advice, more like telling you, I guess, with this message in a bottle, I'm getting that there is gonna be a news or a message coming to maybe shed some light to this situation that you're not so clear about some finance. Or if you actually lost money, there is a news that's gonna come your way. It might take a while, but it's actually resurfacing, and you're gonna know about that, and it's gonna help you. Okay, it's gonna one second. Sorry about that. My throat is started to itch. So anyway, so yeah, it might take some time, but also what I'm getting here is that it says here connect with animals, animal, spirit guide, healing, and past pets. This is something about the universe or the divine is asking you to seek guidance from your animal spirit. And not anyone in this world, not everyone in this world believe in animal spirit. Therefore, the ones who believe that there is an animal spirit, this is just telling you to seek guidance from them, and they will send you the message in whatever way they can in order for you to receive it. But also, but also for the ones, not but also, and for the ones that does not believe in animal spirit, what I'm feeling here is to trust your intuition. It's like an animal instinct. Okay, animal instinct. So trust it. As you can see, these two are working together. This is an animal and this is you. You are working together. So it's an animal instinct. Connect to your animal instinct. And not just animal instinct. I think if ever you are hurting from this situation, if you have a pet, pet them. Give them, your pet will comfort you. Your pet will heal you. Your pet will sort of relieve this discomfort that you're receiving from whatever this money situation that you're going through. This connect with animals always makes me stomp when as far as, because not everybody believes in animal spirit. So that's why it's kind of hard to explain this. But what you're not seeing, my dear Aries collective, there's an empress here. The universe is letting you know that this is going to be okay. That whatever issue that you might have, it's going to be fixed. That you will take care of this business. That you will have some abundance coming up. That you will grow from this. But this is something that you have to sort of, I've maybe say, release also. As you can see, this bottle is being released from the deepest ocean, and here you are, you're sitting on the deep ocean. So the divine is saying release whatever emotional turmoil that you're feeling, because it's not gonna do you any good. It's just gonna stop you from making a decision. But also death card is an ending, and there's a new beginning. And so whatever the situation is gonna end is gonna end sometime soon, and you will be starting with some fresh energy that has more of a positive and abundant energy to it. Okay, so money wise, yes, you're dealing with it this September, whatever that might be, but that is not a long-term issue. It's just going to be for a short while. Okay, for Aries with job, what's coming your way? You have the King of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Three of Swords, and this is the other side of the Three of Swords. The Empress, again, the Empress came again. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the clean it up, teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. Last one, Two of Fire. So for Aries with work, it feels like with this King of Pentacles in reverse, I don't feel that you're gonna be productive. I feel that you are not in your best energy at work this September 2022. Some of you might not feel confident about a project or about responsibilities that's bestowed upon you, or somehow the job that you have is not giving you enough money to support you. So take what resonates, okay? And whatever this going on is coming from a heartache, okay? Because I have the Three of Swords in here, and this heartache have already passed, okay? It have already passed, but it's still lingering in your heart space, in your memory bank. Whatever these Three of Swords that have happened at work, it could be a disagreement, it could be a project gone wrong, it could be you weren't productive as much as you wanted to, or whatever project that you have been trying to produce did not grow as you wanted, or there are a lot of mess at work that is just making you like feeling down, okay? Feeling down, like you don't know what to do with it. Your brain, you're gonna have a scattered brain this September 2022. Because if the King of Pentacles is upright, that is showing that you are a confident person as far as your job. Whatever responsibilities that they bestow upon you, you can do it. That you can do anything, and you are well established financially with the job that you have, right? But having that in reverse is just giving me that you are sitting in a non so happy energy this September 2022. And the advice here from the divine and the universe is that you can be this Empress, you can be productive. You can if you wanted to, but it seems like your mind is in a scattered brain, or you have so many things going on, or you have some issues that is kind of getting in the way of you being productive at work, or you being the best performance that you could possibly be. Something is distracting you to work your best, okay? What the divine is saying here is to clean it up. Remove this Three of Swords. Remove this thing that's causing you to be distracted. Remove this thing that's causing you to be upset or sad. Remove this thing that caused you to feel down and distracted, okay? Clean it up. And maybe this is also literally saying to clean up your workspace, okay? To clean up any distraction that you have on your desk. Maybe that would give you some sort of a peace of mind or a clarity. Because I myself, when I see my house, a lot of doggy hair and a lot of things to wash or whatever, I feel upset, and I feel like distracted. I feel uneasy and anxious. So what I do, despite that it's so late, I would sweep the house, I would wash the dishes, I would do everything. Then I get that peace of mind. Despite that I'm tired, then it gives me that peace of mind. And maybe it's the same thing for you, my dear Aries, that maybe you have to sort things out. You need to clear your desk, okay? But then again, I think this is mostly the problem. It's not just the desk that you're sitting in or the workplace that you're sitting that might be dirty, but there is something that's bothering you that kind of gets in the way of you being productive. Now with the teach and share in here, this is the universe and the divine saying that why don't you teach and share the knowledge that you have. This is may not be related to what's going on, but you are a queen of pentacle. Okay, first of all, you might not be your best this September 2022, but you are the hardworking. You know your skill, you know your job, you know whether your responsibilities. You do well with your job. You're a very efficient person when it comes to your work. So the universe is saying, why don't you just uh, um not just what one thing that the divine is letting you know, in addition to what's going on with the other issues, is that to teach and share the knowledge that you've learned throughout the year that you've been working, because you're a smart person. They can benefit, especially the new employees. Okay, if you have new employees or newly hired people, it's best for you to teach what you learn. Okay, share the knowledge that you have gained throughout the times that you've been working on that company. Or maybe this is the time when you need to educate some of the people who hasn't been really doing their job efficiently, and maybe then it's time for you to correct that and teach them and share the knowledge that you've learned. So then the other employees who've been doing things wrong, that they can correct their mistakes, or they can correct anything that it seems not right. Okay, two of fire. There is gonna be a what I'm getting from this one is a bunch of group of people that have different issues, or just it could be one person who's going through a lot. So the two of fire is about staying focused on what you want. What do you really want? You're being pulled on different direction. You are distracted. You can't make a decision. But somehow you have to make a decision. You have to take action in sorting things out in your life at work. That's what I'm getting. Is to take an action to sort things out at work, so you can pull yourself from feeling like a king of pentacles in reverse. Okay, again, take action and go for it. Whatever decision you make, as far as action, go for it. Okay, it will help you to get out of this king of pentacles in reverse. All right, because you know why? The truth is, you are an empress. You are the best, and you're one of the best. You know that. So, bring it out. Just also as a reminder that our life is not always the same. Okay, it's not always happy, it's not always sad, it's not always beautiful, it's not always organized, it's not always messy. There is going to be a time when one of those is going to come, and then it's going to shift to a different energy. You just got to realize that. But if ever you're sitting in an energy that is not so bright and not so happy, okay, you know what I'm talking about, just think that this is temporary. And all you have to do is to learn how to deal with that issue as it's present at that moment in time. Okay? Let's go to Aries with no job. You have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Four of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. Advice, guidance, and message from the divine and the universe. Imagine, interact, and relate. Community, family, and tradition. And Nine of Water, the same as this. Okay. For a lot of you, you've been wishing and wishing to find a job. For a lot of you, you have been sort of depending in your family for support. For some of you, you've been stressed out, can get sleep. Okay. Some people is bothering you, telling you about the issues of you not having a job. Okay, and hearing those exhaust you, hearing those makes you feel tired, and those also makes you to think and contemplate too much. Okay, or maybe for some of you, you don't want to talk to your family, you don't want to mention to them your problem because you don't want to bother them. Okay, for whatever the situation that you might be going through, something's gonna happen this September with this Eight of Wands. Something that's unexpected, something that's gonna surprise you, something that you're not see coming. Because you're sitting on all this energy, and all of a sudden this energy comes in bang. It's like coming out of nowhere, and this could be a news of a job opportunities opening up for you, or a good news coming your way that's gonna help you with your situation. Either those two, it's gonna give you the peace of mind. It's gonna pull you out of feeling anxious. It's gonna pull you out from feeling isolated. Okay, the universe is asking you to continue wishing, to continue imagining that job is on its way. That job is just around the corner. But for the ones who've been isolating themselves or not connecting with their families and friends and partners, this is the time when you have to speak to them. You have to interact and relate to them. You have to share your feelings to them. Share your concern. Okay, do not keep it to yourself. Share to them, because there's something about them that can really help you. It's a supporting energy. And for the ones who's already doing it, keep doing it. Okay? What you're not seeing here, Aries, is that there is wish fulfillment. And not just that, it's also being emphasized here twice in your reading, that your wish is going to come true. And this wish could be this news that's coming your way this September 2022. And I really do hope that it's a job opportunity or any opportunities that's going to help you financially. Okay? Sorry for my doggy. What's coming your way? You have the King of Cups in reverse. Clarify it by the Eight of Pentacles. This is the other side of the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups, and this is the other side of the Ace of Cups. You have the Two of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Five of Swords. Advice, guidance, and message from the divine and the universe. You have the Why. Loyal heart. go with the flow, let go, rest, and manifest. And the last one, fortune's wheel. One second. I'm getting few stories with these cards and I'm looking at it. Because with the clarifying cards that I have here, it seems like there's different stories that I'm getting. But with this King of Cups in reverse coming your way, King of Cups in reverse, and if it's upright, this is a happy mastering their emotions. They're good. They're happy, contented in their emotions. Okay, but having this in reverse, it seems like you are not in your best emotions this September 2022. I think it's either you're confused, you're overwhelmed, you're upset, you're sad, something. And there's a lot of you that I'm reading, so take how it resonates and apply it to how it fits to your story. Okay, so some of you have problem, or you don't have a happy energy when it comes to your finance, because this Eight of Pentacles is not, it's an energy where, yes, you keep working, but it seems like it's not producing. Okay, it's not tangible. Not like this one is tangible. You can actually touch the pentacles, but this one is not. So you've been working hard, but it seems like you're not making much money out of this, or you're not able to save money. Okay, and maybe there is some people that you need to support. Having the little child in here, you have some people to support, but that's why you kind of worry, because it's not enough to support your family or your kids, or your kids if you have kids. Okay, some of you're having arguments with some people, having this Five of Swords. It could be about a love relationship. Okay, because the Ace of Cups is in here and it's in the dark side. Okay, maybe you're having discord with your person. Okay, if you have a relationship. Okay, you're fighting. There is an ego tripping here. There is not, this is about not being on the same page. Somebody's hurting someone, thinking that the other one is right. That could be it, or just whatever ideals you have, that you are not on the same page. You're not agreeing to whatever this is. Okay, and you have some maybe issues with some people that you don't want to see it for what it is. It's like you're like ego tripping here and saying, I'm right, I'm correct, I know what I'm doing. But you're not seeing the truth. But what you're doing is hurting another person, or vice versa, where you are being maltreated, or what's the word that I'm thinking? Being controlled by somebody, or being verbally abused by somebody, but you don't want to see it for what it is. You're hiding from that. Okay, that's for some. These, I feel like you're exhausted. Maybe you're exhausted in working your relationship. That no matter how much you work on your relationship, whatever partnership that you have, business, romantic, friendship, whatever, that is not working. There is love there, but the love, it seems like it's subsiding. It seems like you haven't been giving up. You've been doing all your best, but it seems like there is a detachment. There is a separation here. Now, no matter how much you work, it seems it's not working. But here you are, you're refusing to make a decision. You're refusing to see it for what it is. you're turning your back away from that responsibilities. Or maybe then because you're too afraid to face your fear, you're too afraid to face your emotions. As the moon and this ocean represent, it's like the moon energy. Maybe you are resisting. Maybe you are not going with the flow of life, with the situation that that you are going through. You are refusing to admit. You are refusing to take action. You are refusing to let go of anything that does not work for you. Maybe you're holding on to that relationship that is no longer working. Maybe you're holding on to the ideas that maybe you're right. Maybe you're holding on to the ideas that maybe it's better not to do anything than to do something. Maybe you're holding on to the idea that I have to keep doing it. I have to keep trying my best, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a situation that sometimes when it's obvious, you just gotta see it. But I think you are refusing to see it. And maybe when you're in a quiet time for yourself, when you're by yourself, you ask yourself, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is it happening to me? Why all these things are happening to me? Maybe some of you're only uh, um, relating to some of these situations. Some of you are actually going all going through all these situations. And the reason why I said relationship, because I have the loyal heart in here. Maybe you've been loyal. Maybe you don't want to give up because you believe that you have to be loyal to the person that you care about. That yes, it's not working, but it means that you have to stick around. Maybe that's what you're thinking, that even if it's not working, that you have to stick around. Or maybe you're pushing your idea to your person, thinking that yours is better than your partner's idea. That's why you're not on the same page. For whatever that's going on in your life, Aries, which I can't really pinpoint what that is, but I hope there's something here that I kind of mentioned that you might understand or you might resonate. But what God and the universe is telling you, that to stop asking why. Or if it's not to stop asking why, maybe it's time to ask yourself why. Maybe you keep asking why and why and why, but have you ever come up with an answer? Or you just want to say the word why, that sounds like it's blaming something, but in fact, you have the answer all along. You can ask the question why, but if you don't answer it yourself, then you're just running away from it too. But then when you ask why and you answer it, then it means you're not running away, and means that you are actually addressing the problem. You have to look at yourself with this two loyal heart. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and see what you are actually seeing. What is the truth of the situation? Are you just looking at it because that's what you want to see? Or you're actually changing the meaning of what you're seeing because that's what you want to see, but in fact you are seeing something else, but you don't want to see it because you're afraid to see the truth of a situation, especially when it comes to relationship. There might be enough love that you have for your person, but if this relationship you can sense that is no longer gonna work, then why stay on that relationship? Or maybe this is about time that you have to ask your person why we're not on the same page, why this relationship is not working, instead of you thinking that you are the right person out of this relationship. And if this is a relationship that I'm talking about, it's about like marriage or partnership, you have to talk to this person. You have to look at them straight in the eye and ask why. And maybe it's about time to really open your eyes, take the shield off, face the music, and release the emotions that you have. It's about time to talk to them. It's about time to talk to them. Heart to heart conversation. What also the advice that the divine wants to give you is to go with the flow. Okay? Go with the flow. Let go of anything that does not serve you. And if you're exhausted from life, then you have to rest. Meaning, you have to rest your mind, because you're not going to be able to come up with a solution if your mind is bombarded with all this worries and stress and anxiety and heartbreaks and whatever. And whatever negative energy that you are embracing, it's time to release them. These are the Fijians. They are the island people. And these are the ancestors. This is the ancestor card. This is the ancestor spirit. This group of people, the Fijians, are letting you know that you have to learn how to go with the flow and not against the flow. Do not feel like you're limited. Do not feel restricted. Do not feel that there's no other way. Do not feel that you're stuck with this. Do not feel that this is it. But instead, feel that you have other options, that this is not the only way, that you are not stuck, that you are not bound by anything, that there are more stuff out there that you can lean to, that you could go to. This is about go with the flow. Trust the universe, trust the divine. They probably have plans for you, and maybe so. There is something that they're planning for you, and you have to go through all this for you to attain this fortune. It's like a reward. If you make it, if you're able to figure out what's going on here, maybe something that you have to learn from this situation that you're going through. Maybe there's a lesson for you to learn here. And then once you do learn that, and once you know who you are from that situation that you're going through, because every situation that we go through, we tend to learn something about us, our strength, the way how our mind works, the way we do things, what are our capabilities, what are our weaknesses. And once you figure that out, and once you learn your lesson, the wheel of fortune will turn. The wheel of fortune will come. And this probably is the karma that you deserve. And it could be a reward. I don't know how the situation will end. Only you, Aries, can know that. But again, go with the flow. Deal with every problems that you have instead of running away. Try to understand and not limit your mind that there are things that you have to really figure out how to solve or how to face or how to address. All right? You have the Sun in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. You have two kings that are reversed. The emotions and the money and the materialistic part. Emotion-wise, you're going to be a mess. And as far as finance, for some of you, you're going to have some problems. Or this King of Pentacles is just letting you that you're not going to feel confident with yourself this September 2022. That you're not going to be able to make a decision, that you're not going to be able to be productive. Or that you're not functioning the same or the usual way that you're supposed to be functioning. You are not in your best self. The sun is not shining in your life. You're feeling sad. You're feeling lost. You're feeling stuck in the dark. You're seeking for answers, but it seems like you're lost. You're losing hope for some of you. Because a lot of things happening in your life and you just feel bombarded. But there is something coming that maybe you're not seeing. This is help from the universe. It could be through a message that will enlighten you. It could be a change that you really need. It could be anything. Now what's coming? What's God give to you this September 2022? Love. Oh. And this love, I'm more leaning towards about you loving yourself. It's not about you keep loving the relationship that you have. Keep loving the person that you have despite of what's not working. And maybe it is. Maybe it's telling you to love them. But this is the love that's God giving to you. God loves you. Universe loves you. But also to let you know that you also have to love yourself. You also have to give yourself love. Appreciation. Nurture yourself. Answers. If ever you have any question that you're still seeking answer, that somehow you're not enlightened, that you're not cleared about, you're not sure about, this September you will get your answers. And stay focused, Aries. Alright, this is your reading, my dear Aries. I thank you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye-bye.